Welcome back to Culture Corner Review for culture news, reviews, and everything in between. Let's get it.
Huge updates in the morning session of week 2 of the Tory Lanez trial. The one independent witness, the homeowner who was at the house right in front of this shooting, will testify this afternoon. The defense is calling him as a witness. The prosecution didn't call him. That's a shame. Number 2, the judge allowed rap lyrics into evidence. That's a huge shame. Let me tell you, not just did they let the rap lyrics come in, the rapper is not even here. They're using a rap song allegedly done by Kelsey. Kelsey is not here to testify about the lyrics. Instead, the judge allowed an investigator to say, I heard the song, this is what it says, here's evidence for this case. Unbelievable. The only thing more shameful was the prosecution's presentation of the rap lyrics using one of their investigators. Let me show you how that went down. Let me tell you what this investigator did on the stand today. And somebody call the governor, because first off, the rap lyrics should never have been used. And this investigator should, let me tell you, listen to this. It's absurd. So then the prosecutor says, hey, doesn't it say, isn't this Kelsey rapping that, oh, I didn't shoot you should clear my name? And the investigator's like, yes. Okay, defense goes up. Hey, in this song, doesn't Kelsey also rap about Meg is lying to the DA and Meg is lying to her manager, and that her manager, somebody named Dez, is making threats on Kelsey? And the investigator's like, no, I don't know. Can you show me playing dumb? And the guy's like, wait, didn't you come here to testify about what this song says, but you can't answer any of my questions on the stuff that doesn't fit your narrative, basically? So the prosecutor comes back on and says, hey, wait, but all that stuff about lying, there's only one mention of lying with the DA, isn't there? And so this investigator is like, yeah, there's only one. Okay, now the defense goes on. Hey, wait, I just asked you, can you tell me about all the other mentions of lying? You said you don't know, you have to review the whole song. But when the prosecutor came up and asked you to confirm there's just one, you just jumped out of your seat and were like, yes. How does all your memory come back about the song when the prosecutor asks you questions, but you know nothing when I ask you? A very, very fair point from the defense. Look, we'll see what the eyewitness has to say, but like I said, somebody call the governor. Using rap lyrics of the defendant, where the defendant can actually defend himself against the lyrics, is one thing. Using the rap lyrics of another rapper, where that rapper is actually in court and you can ask him questions about what the song is after the prosecution uses it, is another thing. Using rap lyrics about a song that we don't even know who wrote it, who's singing it, some investigator says they found it on the internet, is a whole other thing. And then when that investigator decides to have selective memory, just like Meg and Kelsey, whenever the defense asks them a question about a song that their sole job, the only reason they're here is to listen to that song, come to court and testify it, but you don't remember a single line about, oh, I'm lying, about, oh, managers are threatening me, about, you don't remember any of the stuff. That's a neutral investigation. That's what's going on, California. Get out. So we also had a cop testify in the morning session, and basically the defense, this is the prosecutor going back and redoing their whole case, because they didn't expect Kelsey to go on the stand and say, oh, I was lying when I said Tory shot her, Tory didn't shoot her. So now that she said that, the prosecutor's going back and just recalling witnesses and trying to introduce more text messages and more evidence at the last minute, because they have to scramble to kind of deal with Kelsey changing her story. And one of the witnesses today that they brought back was the officer who arrested Kelsey, put the cuffs on her when they were taken out of the car. And the prosecutor asked her, hey, what was Kelsey's demeanor like? Oh, she was very distraught. She was crying. Hey, did Kelsey say anything to Meg? Yeah, she checked on Meg. Meg, are you okay? And then the cross-examiner went on, the defense attorney went and said, hey, well, what was Tory's demeanor like? I don't know. Did you see him? No. Were you right next to him the whole time? Yeah, for about 20 to 30 minutes. Kelsey was in front of me, Tory was in front of me. I was standing right there, but I didn't hear what they said to each other. And I couldn't tell you what Tory looks like. She was so ready and eager to answer the question about Kelsey's demeanor and what Kelsey said to Meg, but refused to say anything, or just said, oh, I don't recall hearing anything. You know, the investigator in the morning was really disappointing. The police officer was really disappointing. The trial is a search for the truth. And if you think the prosecution is putting on a fair, balanced search for the truth, and that the media is biased or going against the prosecution, you have no idea.